At first I wasn't sure what to do about the hubs, but I decided after driving the bus around and hearing every single rock that hit them that I needed to do something about them. So I bought a little bit more of the sound deadener that I put underneath the driver's seat and around the engine bay, and I'm going to use the leftover to cover up my Jeep. Another project. And consequently, I got some hubs with some sound deadener. They don't look that pretty. They're going to be covered up, I think. We'll find out. But for now, I want to cover them up with something that looks a little better. Consequently, I have another project. Yeah, projects, woo, projects, mini projects. Mini projects of the boss. Now that I got these boards, I need to make sure they're the right length, which is 18 inches. So I'm gonna go chop a little boop boop off and make them 18 inches. So these boards, they're all gonna have an angle to them because the hub angles a little bit. So I gotta tilt that and give them the angle. The next part's the top. It's 24 by 18 little chunkers, and they're just squared, so no fancy angles. Putting the hub covers in was kind of a fun, sucky side project, but kind of reminds me of all the projects on the bus, and that they don't always go as planned just to a T, and you got to figure out how to adjust to that. I was just trying to nail gun it down. The vinyl tiles were a little bit too strong, so it would just like bend the nails and they wouldn't penetrate sometimes, and every now and then they would. Jammed up my gun pretty bad one time and switched to staple gun, and the staples worked. Either way, I tore it up when I was nail gunning it, and the staple head showed just a bit, but since they're gray and the vinyl's gray, I feel like it's not that big of a deal, and all of that's going to be covered anyways. It was simply to make what's covered look pretty. So it definitely looks better, but ta-da, side project.